Am I audible, sir?
You are audible, madam. Today's our eminent resource person, Dr. Rani Committee Madam Garu, Assistant Professor, Head Department of Botany, Government Degree College, Autonomous Siddipet. Madam is going to explain about the megasporogenesis. It is a most important topic in plant embryology. Madam has clearly explained previous class yesterday microsporogenesis, anther structure of the anther and internal structure of the anther, and also the development of the uh, microspore and the structure of the microspore is presented yesterday. Now, Madam is going to explain about the megasporogenesis, megasporangium. Especially, megasporangium is nothing but a ovule. Structure of the ovule, Madam is going to explain. Madam, please welcome and start your session.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, it's able to see my slides, sir? Visible?
మీరు జూమ్ చేశారు, బాగుంది మేడం. ఇంకొంచెం జూమ్ చేయండి, ఇంకా కొంచెం తక్కువైంది మళ్ళీ. రైట్, కొంచెం తగ్గించండి, కొంచెం తగ్గించండి. రైట్ మేడం, ఓకే, ఎనఫ్. ప్రొసీడ్ మేడం.
Okay, sir. So, very good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon, madam.
So today I'm going to explain that in the part of embryology, that is the megasporangium or the megasporophyll, and it is also known as a carpel. So that is also other name ovule. So yesterday we are discussed about that the microsporogenesis or male gametophyte. So that is the pollen grains. It's nothing but pollen grains, and that topic is completed, and remaining some 4 or 5 slides are there. So if the time permit, we'll discuss today, or otherwise tomorrow also I'll take that class. That means the development of male gametophyte. So the production of generative cell and other vegetative cells, the pollen tube formation, all other minimum 4 or 5 slides are there. If the time permits, we'll discuss today or otherwise tomorrow. And the new topic, that is the megasporangium, or it is also known as a carpel or the ovule. So today's topic, this is, so in this almost the gynoecium, we know that the flower is have that 4 whorls, 4 cycles, calyx, corolla. So both are called as the non-essential organs. And the center portion, 3rd cycle is the andrecium, and 4th whorl is that gynoecium. So these andrecium and gynoecium both are called as the essential or reproductive organs of that flower. So that is the gynoecium. Okay. So the gynoecium or pistil, so it is the female reproductive organ of the flower. So it is composed of 1 or more carpels. Okay. So generally, this is the structure, ovule structure. The gynoecium or pistil, it meant for the female reproductive organ of the flower. So it composed of 1 or more carpels. Okay. So the carpels are modified leaves. They are the modified leaves which bear the ovules. So in this center portion, we know that this is the center egg or embryo. So that is carpels are modified leaves which can bear the ovules, and they are also called as the megasporophylls. So as per same, the pollen grains are beared with the microsporophylls. As per in the ovules are carpels. They are bear the ovules, and they are also called that megasporophylls. Okay. So where the pistil consists of only 1 carpel, so the best example of the single carpel pistil, that is the pea flower. So Pisum sativum or the pea, BOTANY అని చెప్పుకుంటాం. So that is the pistil consists of only one carpel, for example, pea flower, and it is known as the simple carpel. Okay, so simple flower or simple megasporophyll. So catch my point. Generally, when the pistil consists of only one carpel, single carpel is present, that is known as the simple. So the best example of the simple, that is the pea flower. And when it consists of two or more carpels, the pistil is said to be compound. So either single one is present, that is the simple, either more than two or more than two, that is called as the compound. Okay. So in some cases, the compound pistil may be apocarpus. That means apocarpus means the carpels are arranged in the free manner. Free carpels are called as the apocarpus, and the carpels are combinedly or they are united in the center portion, that is called syncarpus. Okay. So this generally, this is also the ovules. They are attaching in center portion. So either the ovules or carpels. Diagrammatic, just I'll show that. Okay, the carpels are free, that is the apocarpus. The carpels are united, that is the syncarpus state. Okay, so each carpel, they consist of the three parts. So that is the stigma, style, and ovary. So this stigma, style, and ovary. So this is the complete androecium. Okay, so each carpel, it consists of the three parts. So in that three, upper one is the stigma, apical or terminal portion, and connective link is the style, and the complete functional organ, reproductive organ is the ovary. Okay, so these three parts are very, very important in this megasporophyll. So that is the three parts, stigma, style, and ovary. Okay, so the stigma is the terminal end of this style. So this is the upper terminal end of this style. It is upon which the pollen grains fall in this area. The pollen grains are catched. The pollen grains are fallen in this place, the stigma place. So that means the terminal end of the style upon which the pollen grains falling, and that is generally knob-like and sticky ends. So it's look like some swollen portion. So it's not seen in the uniform way. So the terminal portion is look like a bulb-like or knob-like structure. So that is knob-like, and they are attractive, the pollen grains. Some gelatinous and sticky chemicals are presenting in that area. So that is the knob-like and sticky. Okay. So the style is the slender projection. It's look like some tube-like structure. So the style is the slender projection of the ovary, and it bears the stigma and its terminal end. So it bears the upper is the stigma and lower connection of that complete the ovary. Okay, so that is the style. And the surface of the style, it may be smooth or it may covered with some hair-like appendages, hair-like structures in some cases. So it's not all the cases. The surface of the style may be smooth or it covered with that hairs. So in many cases, these hairs, they can collect the pollen grains also. Almost, as I told you, it's look like a knob-like structure. It will have that sticky ends, and it's have some hair-like structures, the covered with hairs. So that's why these hairs, they can collect the pollen grains. The swollen basal part of the pistil, which is single or it may be chambered. So either it may be look like a single, or it may be some chamber-like some segments are presenting in that. So that is, it may be either single or it may be chambered. That is the termed ovary. So the ovary contains one or more roundish or oval egg-like bodies. This ovary, so this is the lower portion. Ovary is look like so it may be contains one or more ovals or egg-like bodies. So it's look like a roundish structure and known as the ovules. So it's filled with some round ball-like structures that is called ovules. Each ovule, it contains a large oval cell. So that is called embryo sac. Okay. So this is the complete embryo sac. All the ovules, each ovule, they can contains a large oval cell. So that is the embryo sac. So it gives rise to the fruit. The embryo sac can modify the fruit. Fruits, almost all the ovules, they can modify the seeds. This is the complete structure. So you can see here, this is yesterday also, I'll show this complete structure of parts of the flower. So ovules, style, stigma. So this is the ovary. Ovary is filled with ovules. And this is the complete 3 portions is called as carpels. Mega sporophyll or carpels. So this is the complete, it's meant for that carpels. Okay. So this is a complete structure of that, the megasporangium. So an ovule or megasporangium, it develops from the base or the inner surface of the ovary. So the complete megasporangium or ovule, it develops from the base of the inner surface of that ovary. So just types of ovules. Okay, so it is a small, generally oval structure, and it consists of chiefly of a central body of the tissue. So what's that, Nana? Megasporangium develops from the inner surface of the ovary. So it is a small ovule structure, oval structure, and consists of the central body